Oh, hello everyone. Today we're going to be working on a barn door um track kit. So it's the 42-inch wide by 84-inch tall. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be constructing the door itself. And then we're going to try and show the installation process and hopefully the finished product and all that. So I just wanted to show how I got this laid out here in my garage. I got all the pieces laid out um, right here. So it's all numbered really well. All the little pieces are in these bags here. All the wooden pieces are here. All the hardware, and it's all labeled really well. So all came very nicely packaged, I might add as well. So gonna go ahead and do the instructions here real quick. And so it has all the pieces listed. Okay, and then the components of the barn door. So then it has step one. So we're going to go ahead and do step one. It requires pieces 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then looks like 3 of the wooden pegs. So number 1 is here. Let's see here. So it's got the grooves. So it's got one side is flat, the other side has a groove cut in it. So I'm thinking the groove is towards that way. So then piece 2, 3, and 4. These 3 right here. So the top, this is 2, goes towards the top. The groove faces down into the door. So there's 2. Looks like 3 goes here. And I'm not sure. And then 4, it says the narrow edge of the groove at the bottom of 4. So there's a narrow edge and there's a wider groove. The narrow groove, it says, goes to the bottom. To the bottom of the door. Okay. And this one, it looks like 3 doesn't matter. It looks the same either way to me. And it doesn't look like it says here any different. So then I need 3 pegs and put the pegs in the hole and push them together. Step 2, basically it says just take all these number 5 boards with all the boards with the grooves in it, slide the board 5, the 5 board along the grooves on both sides and align it. So it looks like, note, the slots between the boards must be tightly clamped to ensure the door frame is installed. Okay, so that's done. A couple of them were winning really hard, but most of them went in like perfect. So, I want to make sure these are all nice and tight in here. Then still put all the slots in there. Now step 3, insert the wooden tenons into the 3 holes to so now we got board 6 right here. So we're gonna put that in there. It's got the grooves on this side, so that's good. And then the flat side opposite. So then we got the 3, and then we got the 12 big huge wood screws to hold this thing together. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put the pegs in and the wood screws. Okay. Took a little bit, but I was able to get it in there. I do recommend having a mallet and a wood block in order to maybe fit some of these a little bit better. Okay, but that step is done after I put in the wood screws. I'm thinking the wood screws is gonna keep this all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my drill, I think, to get these in. These things are plenty long, so we'll be right back. Okay, so I got the drill. I'm just gonna go ahead and screw these in here. Hopefully they'll go. Yep, just says goes right in there. So here we go. Okay, so what I did, I went ahead and lifted the whole door up off the ground a little bit. I had some boards I just stuck under, so it lifted the whole thing up, so I can go ahead and screw this in, hopefully, without any more interference. I just want it to be held together snug. So, okay. So, if you do have a clamp or something, I do recommend that, because this is looking a lot better now, I think. Then I'm going to go ahead and just screw that in once it's clamped. That seemed like it made a big difference. Okay, so that was step 3. Took a minute to screw all those things in. All right, we're back. So step 4. Let's see. As shown in picture, place 7 and 8 boards on the door panel and align them and tighten them with C screws. So we need 8 of those, and so we need 7 and 8. 1 7 and 1 8. All right. So looks like we'll go. Let's see. 7 here. So it's going to go like this. Okay. Then 8. Going to go like this here. All right, everyone. So we're back. I just wanted to show you guys what I have done here in order to install the door. I had to cut into my wall, put in a beam to support, or put in another joist to support the beam, which is coming across, and then on this beam, I'm going to put the rail for the door. So the door is basically going to go right to the wall, and so it's going to be a little bit different than the instructions. But I think probably I'm not the only one that has this layout, or the only one that wanted to do something similar to this. So I'm hoping this video will help. So yeah, tapped into the studs in the wall, going straight across, and then went into the wall there, cut out the sheetrock. I'm going to put that back, and then yeah, I'm going to run the rail hopefully over there and install that, and we'll see how this works. And then obviously there's other work to do above the door there. I want to finish it, put in like basically drop the wall down a little bit so it's like an archway, but I can do that anytime. I just basically want to show you the installation of this right now. So yep, we're going to go ahead and do the rail and stuff, and we'll be back. Hello everyone, we're back. So this step is putting the rails up there. I went ahead and I'm not exactly sure how you do this by yourself, but put the track where you want it, kind of put the pilot, find out where the holes are, drill some pilot holes, so you can put your the bolts in. So then the next step, and also I wanted to mention that it says the height of the holes should be 2,188 millimeters, which is roughly 86 and an eighth inch. So that's what I did them at, 86 and an eighth inch, hopefully. And then, yeah, so I've drilled the holes. I held these ones up here with these bar clamps. Over here was more, I just kind of hooked it into that one and then I kind of held it. So then the next step is you're supposed to put in, it says you use the, hold up. So they use the spacers, that, and then the bolts. So it goes the one spacer thing, then the plastic spacer, then the rail, then the little washer, and then the bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with this one. I'm going to go ahead and try and install this here. Okay, so now I have them all at least in there, right? It says do not tighten screws until 5 screws are installed. So I'm hoping I have them all good. So I'm going to tighten them all down. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, so I made that look hard. I'm not sure there's an easier way to do that, but I'm hoping that I don't have to redo that. Maybe if you had multiple people holding it, you could put it together on the floor and then put it up there. That might be easier. If you had a couple people holding it, that'd probably be super easy. By yourself, not as easy. So I'm hoping this is the right height and I don't have to redo it. All right, we're back, everyone. So the next thing it says, once you get the rail done, is it has, I don't know if you can even see that. See that little red thing down there? you're supposed to screw that into the floor. It's a floor guide. So I did take the liberty of putting the door up on there, and it's the perfect height above the floor guide. It has some measurements here. How far away the 47 and the 25 millimeters. That's going to be different because I came out from the wall with the 2x4. So I'm going to hang the door, then figure out where to put that piece. So it's going to be different than directions. But the little guide, the 86 and 1/8 inches, which was the 2,188 millimeters. That worked perfect for the little groove to fit in the bottom of the door. So 86 and 1/8 inches if you want to know the height of the holes where you drill. So I'm gonna hang the door, get it to where there's another piece too. There's these little rollers. Once you put the door up there, you turn them so that it doesn't come off the rails, I guess, by some unknown reason. But it's a pretty heavy door. I don't think it's coming off there. But then there's door stoppers you also apply. So yeah, I'm gonna put the door stopper up there, and then also once I hang the door, find out where the this piece goes on the floor to keep it goes in the little track in the bottom of the door, and it keeps the door from like wobbling. So I want to know where to put that exactly, install that, and yeah, that'll be it. And then all I have to do is fix my wall, and I'll be done. All right, so we're back. So I've got the door hanging. Here's the door. So I put this here on the ground. I just let the door hang so I know it's level, and then I put the thing here on the floor, little part that holds that goes into the track at the bottom of the door. So I wanted to make sure the door would shut and still be in the track, and open and still be there in the track. So I found a good location to where I can have this. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this, and then I'm going to screw it down. So I'm going to pre-drill some holes also. So I'm going to start the screws, but not tighten it down yet until I want to make sure I have it in the right exact position before I tighten it down. Gonna try and hold it right where I had it and just tighten these two down. All right. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so still in the track there, and then hit the wall on the other side, and then we're going to want to put the brake about there, and that should be good. Installing the little brake thing is next. So this little part fits on the rail, and it has these little like rubber stopper pieces here. Has little screws that you use an Allen wrench to loosen. All right, so we're back. So I wanted to have it even with the whole width of the hallway, and still be within the little groove at the bottom that keeps it there. So I have it open to where I want. So I'm just going to slide slide this over to where it's just got the two little rubber pads right here. And so I'm going to slide it right to there. And this just got a couple little screws on top that you use the Allen wrench to like just tighten it down. There we go. So then, yeah, just opens and hits that little rubber bouncer there. So that works perfect. So I think that's the whole installation process there, pretty much. These little rollers, they did have holes for them. It said to drill your own hole in the instructions. I'm sorry, you're shaking. Oh, okay.
but you don't have to. There are some holes already drilled. So then you're supposed to rotate them and they kind of go under the rail there. So uh, I'm just going to tighten those down a little bit more, I think. But that's it. Um, Overall, I would say stuff went together pretty smoothly. I had to make a few adjustments here and there. It wasn't anything crazy. So yeah, but that's the door install. So thanks for watching, everyone. Really nice looking door. A little bit difficult with one person to put it all together, but it can be done. Someone said in the reviews they did this whole thing in half an hour. I would love to have seen that because that would be amazing. But anyway, instructions were pretty good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, looks really nice. I'm gonna close it real quick here. So this thing rolls really smoothly too. So blocks off my whole hallway there, and yeah, then you open it up. Rolls really smooth. You have to be careful because I can see you open this way too hard. No stopper stops it. Perfect. So, yeah, the door's paintable or stainable, and it just looks really nice, even just plain. So I wanted to point that out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Hope this helped. Okay, bye.